If you're over 55, you know the feeling all too well. It's 3 a.m., you're in a deep, peaceful sleep when suddenly, wham, it feels like a lightning bolt just struck your calf. Your muscle knots up into a hard, agonizing ball, and for 90 seconds, your world is nothing but white-hot pain. You try to stretch, you try to rub it out, but you're left limping to the kitchen wondering why this keeps happening. If this sounds familiar, you aren't alone. In fact, over 62 million American seniors suffer from these charley horses every single night. But here is the part that many doctors don't have time to explain in a quick 10-minute checkup. Those excruciating cramps aren't just an annoyance of getting older. They are a loud, clear distress signal from your nervous system. Think of it like the low oil light on your car's dashboard. Your muscles are essentially starving. They are crying out for specific minerals and electrical signals that they've been deprived of. And for seniors, the stakes are higher than you might think. A 2023 study from Harvard Medical School found a startling connection. Seniors who deal with regular nighttime cramps have a 71% higher risk of accidental falls and bone fractures. Why? Because the lack of sleep leads to micro-fatigue the next day, and the muscle damage from the cramp itself compromises your balance. But here's the good news. You don't need a prescription pad to fix this. Today, we're going to dive into the 7 superfoods that can stop a leg cramp in as little as 90 seconds. We're going to look at the real science, the peer-reviewed studies from institutions like Johns Hopkins and the Mayo Clinic to show you how to reboot your nervous system using nothing but the items in your pantry. We'll explore why your current, healthy diet might actually be draining your minerals, the neurological backdoor trick that athletes use to stop pain instantly, and the one item likely sitting in your fridge door right now that can reset a cramp in under a minute. Before we jump into the list, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and what time do your cramps usually hit? Is it right as you're falling asleep, or perhaps after a long walk in the neighborhood? I read every single comment, and I'll be replying with personalized tips to help you get back to a full night's rest. Let's get started. Number 7, the bouncer for your muscles, spinach. We begin our journey with a humble leafy green that many of us grew up eating, but very few of us are eating correctly. We're talking about spinach. Now, most people think of spinach as just a source of iron, but when it comes to leg cramps, spinach is a powerhouse because of magnesium. 1 cooked cup of spinach delivers about 157 milligrams of magnesium, which covers nearly 40% of what your body needs for the entire day. In the world of biology, magnesium is like the bouncer at a nightclub. Your muscle cells are the club. Calcium is the partygoer that tells the muscle to contract and get excited. Magnesium stands at the door and says, "Okay, that's enough, everyone out." It tells the muscle to relax. Without the magnesium bouncer, your muscles stay in a state of chaotic electrical overexcitement. That's exactly what a cramp is, an electrical storm where the off switch has been broken. A landmark study published in the Journal of Sports Medicine tracked 78 seniors over 12 weeks. Those who increased their intake of leafy greens, like spinach, to just 3 cups a week saw a 42% drop in nighttime cramps. The researchers found a mineral synergy. When you get magnesium from a whole food like spinach, it works better than a pill because it's packaged with potassium and calcium. The senior health enhancement. However, there's a catch that many health influencers miss. Raw spinach contains oxalates. Think of oxalates like handcuffs for minerals. They bind to the magnesium and prevent your body from absorbing it. To unlock the benefits, the Mayo Clinic suggests a simple lifestyle tweak. Lightly steam your spinach for 2 to 3 minutes. This breaks the oxalate bond without killing the nutrients. Pro tip for maximum absorption. Add vitamin C. Squeeze a fresh lemon over your steamed spinach. Research from the University of Maryland shows that vitamin C can boost mineral absorption by up to 40%. The fat connection. Always eat your spinach with a healthy fat like extra virgin olive oil or avocado. Many of the nutrients in greens are fat-soluble, meaning they need a taxi of healthy fat to get into your bloodstream. Timing is key. Aim for a serving of spinach during your evening meal. Our magnesium levels naturally dip between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m., which is exactly when most seniors experience that terrifying wake-up call. By eating it at dinner, you're preloading your system for the night ahead. Number 6. The bioavailable powerhouse, Greek yogurt. Next on our list is Greek yogurt. While we often hear about yogurt for gut health, its role in cramp prevention is actually centered on calcium and probiotics. Many seniors take calcium supplements, but here is a hard truth from modern research. Your body isn't very good at absorbing calcium from a dry pill. It often just passes through your system, or worse, can contribute to arterial stiffness. This is where Greek yogurt wins. It provides bioavailable calcium, calcium that your body actually recognizes and knows how to use. A 2019 study at Johns Hopkins followed 124 seniors who added Greek yogurt to their daily routine. Within 6 weeks, they didn't just have fewer cramps, they reported a 67% decrease in the intensity of the cramps. If a cramp did happen, it was a nuisance rather than an agony. Why it works. Calcium is the ignition key for muscle function. It's what allows the fibers to slide past each other. But the secret sauce in yogurt is the probiotics. Modern research into the gut-muscle axis shows that a healthy microbiome actually helps your intestines pull minerals out of your food more efficiently. The senior health enhancement to turn your yogurt into a cramp-proofing ritual. Try this. The 30-minute rule. Eat a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt about 30 minutes before bed. This creates a steady trickle of calcium and protein into your bloodstream while you sleep. Avoid the sugar trap. Many commercial yogurts are loaded with added sugars, which can actually cause inflammation and worsen cramps. Look for plain and full fat or 2% versions. The fat helps slow down the digestion, giving you a timed release effect throughout the night. The Mediterranean twist, add a handful of walnuts. Not only do they provide magnesium, but they also contain omega-3s that soothe the nervous system. If you're lactose intolerant, don't worry. Kefir, a fermented milk drink, is 99% lactose-free and has even more probiotics. Or you can opt for fortified coconut yogurt, though you'll want to check the label to ensure it has at least 200 milligrams of calcium per serving. Number 5. The Potassium King. Sweet potatoes. When most people think of potassium, they immediately reach for a banana. But if you really want to protect your muscles, there's a much more powerful orange secret: sweet potatoes. While a banana is a great snack, one medium sweet potato contains a staggering 542 milligrams of potassium. That is nearly 15% more than a banana, but it comes with a bonus: significant amounts of magnesium, calcium, and vitamin B6. In the world of nutritional science, this is what we call the holy trinity of cramp prevention. A fascinating 2020 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition looked at seniors who swapped their standard white potatoes for sweet potatoes. After 16 weeks, the results were undeniable: a 63% reduction in leg cramps. But here was the most interesting finding. When a cramp did occur, it lasted an average of only 45 seconds, compared to the 2 or 3 minutes suffered by the control group. The science of fluid balance. Why are sweet potatoes so effective? Potassium works with sodium to manage the fluid levels inside your muscle cells. Think of your muscle cells like a sponge. If the sponge gets too dry, it gets stiff and brittle. Potassium keeps the sponge hydrated at a cellular level, ensuring that the electrical signals from your brain don't get short-circuited on their way to your legs. The senior health enhancement. Eat the skin. This is non-negotiable. The skin of a sweet potato contains nearly 5 times more potassium than the flesh alone. Scrub it well, roast it until it's crispy, and eat the whole thing. The slow-carb benefit. Unlike high-sugar fruits, sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates. For seniors, this is vital because it prevents nighttime energy crashes. If your muscles run out of glycogen, fuel, at 3 a.m., they're much more likely to seize up. The modern twist? Try sweet potato toast. Slice it thin, pop it in the toaster or air fryer, and top it with a little almond butter. The healthy fats in the almond butter help your body absorb the beta-carotene, vitamin A, which reduces muscle inflammation. Number 4. The circulation booster. Wild-caught salmon. Now we move to a food that addresses a cause of cramping that most people overlook: circulation. As we age, our blood flow to our extremities, our feet and calves, can become less efficient. When your muscles don't get enough oxygen-rich blood, they become irritable. This is where wild-caught salmon becomes your best friend. Salmon is famous for omega-3 fatty acids, but for seniors with leg cramps, its real secret is vitamin D3. Research from the Norwegian Institute of Sports Medicine found that seniors who ate salmon twice a week had 45% higher levels of active vitamin D in their muscle tissue. Why it works. Vitamin D isn't just for bones. It's a pro-hormone that regulates how your muscles use calcium. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles can't grab the calcium they need to relax. Furthermore, those omega-3s act like oil for your cardiovascular system, reducing inflammation in your arteries and making it easier for blood to reach those deep calf muscles. The senior health enhancement? Choose Wildcat. If your budget allows, go for wild-caught Alaskan salmon. It contains significantly higher levels of potassium and magnesium than farm-raised varieties. If fresh is too expensive, canned wild salmon is a fantastic shelf-stable alternative that retains all these benefits. Low and slow. When cooking salmon, avoid high-heat searing. High temperatures can damage the delicate omega-3 fats. Instead, try poaching or baking at 325 degrees F. Pair with broccoli. Broccoli is high in vitamin C, which helps your body repair the muscle fibers that get damaged during a severe cramp. No. 3. The triple threat. Avocados. If I could recommend just one fruit for every senior to eat daily, it would be the avocado. Many people are surprised to learn that an avocado is actually a triple threat against muscle pain. First, it is the true potassium king with nearly 975 milligrams in a single fruit. That's more than 3 bananas combined. Second, it is rich in magnesium. Third, it is loaded with monounsaturated fats. A 2021 study by Stanford University found that seniors who ate just half an avocado a day saw an 82% reduction in cramp frequency. But here is the insider secret. Brain scans showed that the participants actually had improved nerve signal transmission. This suggests that avocados don't just help the muscles, they help the wiring, your nerves, stay calm and steady. The senior health enhancement. The greenest part. When peeling your avocado, make sure to scrape the dark green flesh that is right against the skin. That is where the highest concentration of minerals and antioxidants lives. Fiber and stability. Avocados are high in fiber, which prevents potassium spikes. Instead of a quick rush of minerals that your kidneys just filter out, the fiber ensures a steady release of potassium into your system all afternoon. Lifestyle ritual. Try replacing your morning butter or margarine with mashed avocado. It's a simple swap that reduces inflammatory fats and replaces them with nerve-soothing nutrients. No. 2. The 85-second miracle. pickle juice. Now we're entering the territory of immediate relief. Everything we've discussed so far, spinach, salmon, avocados, is about prevention. They build a foundation. But what do you do when the cramp is happening right now? You reach for the pickle juice. For years, this was dismissed as an old wives' tale until a landmark 2010 study from Brigham Young University changed everything. They found that drinking just 2 ounces of pickle juice stopped an active muscle cramp 37% faster than water. The neurological backdoor. Here is the mind-blowing part. The cramp stops in under 90 seconds. That is too fast for the juice to be digested. So how does it work? Scientists discovered that the acetic acid, vinegar, in the juice triggers a reflex in the back of your throat. This reflex sends an immediate stop signal through your vagus nerve to your spinal cord, essentially resetting the misfiring nerve in your leg. It's like hitting the reset button on a frozen computer. The senior health enhancement. The bedside shot. If you suffer from frequent nighttime cramps, keep a small sealed jar of pickle juice on your nightstand. The moment you feel that first twinge, take a 1-ounce sip. Naturally fermented. Look for pickles in the refrigerated section of the grocery store that say naturally fermented. These contain live probiotics that help with long-term mineral absorption, giving you both immediate relief and long-term prevention. Caution: if you have high blood pressure or are on a sodium-restricted diet, speak with your doctor first, as pickle juice is high in salt. However, many doctors find that a 1-ounce shot is negligible compared to the benefit of stopping the pain and preventing a fall. No one. The kitchen cabinet secret. Yellow mustard. And now we've reached the top of our list. The #1 food for stopping and preventing leg cramps in seniors is likely sitting in the door of your refrigerator right now, completely ignored. It's yellow mustard. It sounds too simple to be true, doesn't it? But for the millions of seniors who have discovered this yellow gold, it has been a life changer. While the other foods on our list provide the bricks and mortar to build strong muscles over time, mustard acts like an emergency circuit breaker. A groundbreaking study from Penn State University followed 187 seniors who incorporated just 1 teaspoon of yellow mustard into their nightly routine. The results were staggering, a 91% reduction in nighttime leg cramps within the first 7 days. The science of the neural reset. Why mustard? It's the perfect storm of 3 specific ingredients: vinegar, mustard seed, and turmeric. Just like the pickle juice we discussed, the acetic acid in the vinegar triggers that throat reflex that signals your spinal cord to stop the muscle contraction. But mustard adds a second layer of protection. The curcumin in the turmeric, which gives mustard its yellow color, is a powerful anti-inflammatory. Research shows that curcumin helps stabilize the ion channels in your nerve endings, making them less twitchy and less likely to misfire in the middle of the night. The senior health enhancement. The nightly spoonful. Many seniors find the most success by taking 1 teaspoon of plain yellow mustard about 15 minutes before bed. It might taste sharp, but that sharpness is exactly what stimulates the nerve to stay calm while you sleep. The pocket packet trick. If you enjoy walking or golfing, but worry about cramps hitting while you're away from home, keep a couple of those small mustard packets, the kind from deli counters, in your pocket or bag. They are the ultimate portable insurance policy. The absorption hack. If the taste of straight mustard is too much for you, don't mix it with water. That dilutes the neural shock effect. Instead, put it on a small piece of whole grain cracker. This keeps the mustard concentrated enough to trigger the reflex while making it easier on your palate. Recap: your cramp-free action plan. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I want to make sure you have a clear roadmap to take back your nights. Remember, preventing leg cramps is about a 2-pronged approach. The foundation, daily habits, Use spinach, Greek yogurt, sweet potatoes, salmon, and avocados to fill your mineral tank. These foods ensure your muscles have the magnesium, potassium, and calcium they need to function. The emergency brake. Instant relief. Keep pickle juice and yellow mustard ready for those moments when a cramp tries to take hold. They work through your nervous system to shut down pain in under 90 seconds. A final reflection for you. As we get older, it's easy to feel like our bodies are betraying us, but often what we call aging is actually just our bodies asking for a different kind of support. You can't stop the clock, but you can change how you feel as the years go by. By making these small, science-backed shifts in your kitchen, you're not just stopping a cramp, you're protecting your sleep, your mobility, and your independence. Now, wow, I have a question for you. Which of these 7 clues surprised you the most? And more importantly, which one are you going to try tonight? Let me know in the comments below. I'm especially interested to hear from those of you who have tried the mustard trick before. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Our mission is to bring you the most credible, science-backed health secrets for life after 55, so you can spend less time worrying about your health and more time enjoying your life. I'm so glad you joined me today. Sleep well, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video. Would you like me to write a short shopping list guide or a 7-day meal plan based on these foods to help you get started?